Welcome back to my imminent death, otherwise known as Metaphor ReFantazio. Last time, we defeated Luis for the first time, and then we got wrecked, and then we came here, and we found out that Moore was actually our father, Hythlodius, and was the disembodied sense of idealism of the king that he had abandoned and trapped in academia, and now he wants us to become king and not make the same mistakes he did. I can't find the cat anywhere. Before Luis was truly the last chance. So,
what now?
Yeah. As much as the story tries to play with the conceit that maybe they all died, no, the entire party's perfectly fine. And so, you are allowed to switch up your party for this next phase. And here's the problem. There are 2 more phases of Luis. The last one is the one that is completely insane if you haven't killed any of the mini-bosses. But the first phase actually requires a bit of a different setup, so I might have to swap some party members around. For both of them, I probably want Heisme, because I need to have my Dynast formation and my dodge tank. But for the first phase, I'm going to want some very powerful area attacks. I want to say Peerless Stonecleaver is only single target, right? It is only single target. Right there. Because I could potentially go Will Juna Yufa and have Yufa spam her summons while Juna weakens with her, with those abilities. But you do also want a mix of physical and magical attackers in this phase because of reasons. So, right. It's like Juna generating weaknesses will mean more action economy, but also I need a good physical attacker. Basilio can also generate weaknesses. Maybe I leave Juna out for the time being and I just go with this setup. Heisme might be able to duck out for somebody else, eventually. I'm still pretty confident in my skill setups from the first phase. You can do some last-minute archetyping here if you feel like you have the mag for it, and the Luis and Moore fights did give you a little bit more mag, so if you want to do some studying and inheriting the archetypes, then there's nobody to stop you. But remember that certain things do carry over to New Game Plus, namely equipment, not your party's levels, but your archetype levels do. You'll need to unlock every archetype again, but once you do that, then all of those you'll then get back all the skills and everything from each of those archetypes. Now, before we move on, there's one more thing we need to do, and that is check the popularity ranking. Don't just look at the text here. Look at the rank. We're number 1. Luis has already lost. The battle now might as well just be a formality, or Luis's final last gasp to claw it back.
Alright.
Yeah, more doesn't mean it. Academia is gonna stop existing after we're done with this fight. Oh boy.
However, the kingdom rests in your hands now. If there is yet any value to believing in something beyond us, prove to me that fantasy has the power to color reality. Now, onward, O King of a new dawn!
Will, hug your dad, please! Please just hug him! I wish Will hugged him there, but anyway.
Everyone! He's awake!
Is he alright?
Thank the stars.
Considering it was we who engaged Amata's gambit, this must be rather humorous to him.
We pulled through, thanks to Neurus. Can't believe he caught us mid-plummet on that busted Skyrunner.
Well, don't leave out Heisme. Wouldn't have expected his wings to be so handy.
Never again.
We're in good shape. Our wounds have already healed. It was all so fast. I'm still a little shocked. True. It's bound to be everyone hoping the best for us below. Like what Luis did. Only the magic working in reverse. What?
Why? Why do you still stand in defiance? What drives such tenacity?
Luis! The world is full of injustice. Not everything you've said is wrong, much as it hurts to admit.
Yet, you would give up because you see no other way. And no future can come from that. We may struggle with fear and anxiety, but we shape our own destiny with our own hands. I have no doubts.
Yes, you're a man who has endured tragedy. It's foolish, I know, all this talk of belief. I know well. That said, if you cast aside all belief, all that remains is to endure a slow death.
As for me, I believe things can change. I have to. Singing and believing aren't so far apart, right? Even then, my songs touched you too. I know they did.
After I'd idealized my death more than I ever did my life, thanks to a chance encounter, everything changed for me. Now I can hope for the best, without fearing for the worst. The possibilities are endless. If you ask me, that's what magic is.
Luis, you got all these people who believe in you, because you gave them a shred of hope. And now, you want to crush their hope. Maybe you're the one who's scared. Deep down, you're afraid to admit to yourself, you're the one who's hopeless now.
Luis, the fairies came to live in the Sanctum. But do you know why we chose it? The Elder Tribe. We admired the people of humanity. To make our dreams into realities, we have to trust each other. When people do that, that's what makes them so amazing. If you deny the power of trust, if you make the world a place where it can't exist, then you're just plain wrong!
Fools. These false foundations. Who in their right mind could promise such fantasies? I will never let injustice be repeated. Never again!
His aura is entirely different. It's a magla burst. Luis is becoming a human.
Come on then! No choice now. We prove ourselves with all that we are!
Let's go then! This is our final battle!
Again, the world must be shattered, and again it must be rebuilt anew. You will die in tribute to my ideals, Prince.
We will win this, for the sake of our world.
So, this is... and yes, as you can see, Luis's creature type has changed to human, which means that Will's Royal Sword now does more damage, Stroll gets his increased crit rate versus humans, and Basilio gets his increased dodge rate versus humans. So, Luis has 3 masks in this form: the Mask of Ire, Mask of Joy, and the Mask of Mirth. All of them do different things. The Mask of Mirth is by far the most dangerous one because it does buffs and healing, and also like debuffs. The Mask of Ire is physical, the Mask of Joy is magical, and these ones each take significantly less damage from, I believe it's the element they use. Yeah, Mask of Ire takes more damage from magic, and Mask of Joy takes more damage from physical. This one is neutral. But there will be other ways to deal increased damage to them eventually. So first thing to go with, I have to spend 2 turns using Dynast Formation, unfortunately, just because of the fact that I need to have the Dodger manual on highest me. But okay, yeah. I brought Yufa primarily for the access to area attacks, because we do want to take down these masks relatively evenly. And you'll see here, yeah, damage differs between all of them. The Mask of Ire took significantly more damage from magic than the other masks did. Mask of Mirth, I believe the Mask of Mirth is actually, hang on. No, Mask of Mirth 50% resists everything. So it's probably the toughest to take down. However, that's only, yeah, I'll need to wait on the Hero's Cry. Let's just go for the charge. So, Luis's own turn is going to be quite scary. Yeah, so Cold World raises the odds of inflicting anxiety whenever Luis hits a weakness or dodges you. Okay, Decage is a pain. At least that's resisted. So, okay, we got a dodge there, which is good. Okay, thank you, Gallica. So I believe it's like every 9 turns like that goes off cooldown. So let's go ahead and have Basilio charge up. And, okay, kind of sucks that I have to do Dynast Formation again, but yeah, if he's content to just keep getting rid of our buffs, we're going to just have to keep putting them back on. So let's go with another Dragon God. We're also going to have to pull out all the stops when it comes to, just using items, because, yeah, oh boy, we're gonna have to, do a lot in the way of, like, items and stuff. So, here's the thing. I wonder if I'd rather just use Wild Boar, because that's not gonna have that massive, like, penalty for almighty damage, or I could just go straight for Royal Sword and the Mask of Mirth. I don't know how much this is gonna do exactly. Okay, no, that is pretty solid damage. I will certainly take that, because I want the Mask of Mirth to die first. Now, having even some people in the front row is kind of a scary thing. But yeah, we'll go for that mask with Basilio for the increased physical damage. Okay, once again, yeah, keeping him busy cancelling our buffs and debuffs. Okay, Beast Insight. Yeah, Beast Insight is excellent. The fact that a Heisme is not dodging, though, is a problem.
Subsume the weak. Now, be a noble sacrifice.
But here's the main gimmick of this fight.
Sacrifice yourself to the new age.
What? Is he trying to swallow those people? Wait, they're puppets? He's sensing deadly magma in the puppets. Attack him before he swallows more.
So, this is a gimmick of this fight. If one of the heads has a puppet in it, he'll eventually swallow the puppet and deal a devastating attack. Now, okay, that I believe is a Clamar because you can see the horns, so you better remember the physical characteristics of the tribes. Clamar Sacrifice will deal extreme strike damage to all enemies. Not the worst sacrifice that he can do. So either you focus down on that mask to try and break the sacrifice, or while he has a puppet in his mouth, every other mask takes triple damage. So, you could also try and capitalize on that opportunity. In fact, how many of those full party charge items do I have? Amber Stew, there we go. I think I'm actually going to go for the Amber Stew. And see if I can just wail on the masks while I have this opportunity. Okay, Youth is next. I probably will need to heal at some point. Yeah, press turn management is super critical here. So let's go ahead and debuff them even further.
It's okay. We can do this.
Yeah, so this mask is still taking the regular amount of damage, but the other masks are taking triple. So it's a question of, can I endure this attack that's coming? As I said, this is by far not the worst mask effect that he has available. One of my least favorite ones is, I believe, Nydia Sacrifice. Yeah, because it heals his mask significantly and also removes their debuffs. So, okay. Yeah, that is quite a lot of damage to that Mask of Mirth that I really want gone. Because I believe once that's gone, he can't use Dekadra and Dekunda anymore. And I could use Wanton Destruction to smack a weakness. Yeah, see how much damage that thing is taking? So it's an interesting trade-off. Do you ignore the sacrifice, or do you focus on the sacrifice to avoid the big attack? Now, another issue with the sacrifices is that every time he successfully consumes a sacrifice, it's gonna decrement a counter that leads to his strongest attack, Great Reset, that is massive almighty damage to everyone.
And its people shall perish.
So whenever he uses Terror Overflowing, or when a puppet is consumed, then it will increment the count by 1, and when the count hits 3, he'll use Great Reset. So I'm kind of wondering whether I just heal this turn? Feels a little awkward, but I might actually do that.
Allow me to help this.
Because I'm also not buffed, and that could be a little problematic, but we'll see how this goes. I think he's gonna do the... Okay, yeah, here's the Kumar sacrifice. So, om nom 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 nom. Okay, yeah, Basilio did dodge. And that barely did any damage, so that's fine. Okay, yeah. That would be, yeah, that's a count of 2. Dekunda's annoying. Okay, he's doing another sacrifice. Which one is he doing this time? That looks like an Ishkia.
Physical attacks incoming! Attack before he swallows the puppets!
That'll do extreme physical damage. However, I'm not super worried about this. The one issue, though, is that one more sacrifice means he's going to use Great Reset, which is going to be quite problematic. So, how do I do this, then? Because I also like to keep him debuffed, is the thing.
I shall put all on the line. The enemy still stands.
Let's stay calm.
The Mask of Mirth is going to be... Okay, we are no longer... I mean, Heisme's charged and Yufa's charged. I wonder if that affects the damage of, summoning Shiva, actually. Here's the thing. Do I get greedy and think I can kill one of the other masks this turn? Or do I just try and get rid of the sacrifice now? This is like... It is seriously just... It's a very interesting dilemma for this fight.
Maybe not. Lend me your strength.
Also, yeah, Utilitarian's Manual's extremely important here. Like, you really, really want Utilitarian... You know what, I'm gonna go for this. Okay, that mask is kind of going down. Let's continue with this Wanton Destruction on the Mask of Joy, which is also kind of almost down. So if he goes down to just this mask, it's entirely just physical, and that means that I need to go all in on magical damage, but, do I think I'm actually going to go for the Dynast formation, which does mean that he may be using Great Reset, but as long as somebody dodges it. So, om nom 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 number 2. Oh, that was just like a single target attack. Getting a crit there is a problem. And yeah, that's bad. Okay, here's Great Reset. Please dodge somebody. Nobody dodged. Okay. Oh, and anxiety's a problem. But at least he wasted his anxiety turn on that. Also, Heisme has anxiety now. Okay, great, excellent. Okay, good. Okay, good. In fact, Summon Harvest God doesn't cure ailments. And, okay, Heisme is not going for a little while, though. So, where's... there's, yeah, Coney Stew... that's just cure all ailments. It's not a, heal at the same time, because I probably do need to heal And I'd probably rather use like a Soothing Sweet Bun in that case, but it feels like a waste of her turn to do that. Plus, I could also just Dragon God, so Will's going next. And Will is probably gonna kill one of the masks. But I also want Basilio to not... Okay, I think I actually do have to use you to cure Heisme's anxiety, and I really hate that, but... Okay, yeah, also gotta remember my Sublime Spoonfuls, but I am saving them for Phase 2. Okay, yeah. Yeah, get rid of Heisme's anxiety.
Our new world and its ideals have no need for you.
Oh, really? Well, you know, we've heard that one a lot of times before. Let's... Yeah, continuing to pile on the Mask of Mirth. That mask has to die. And Basilio will continue to try and make this mask die. Okay, good. Extra press turn. I think I actually use Heisme's turn to heal. I think just Great Spirit should be fine. Yeah, because Heisme has the Merchant doubling effective items ability. Okay. I mean, who's next? Oh, Will's next. Actually. Although, unfortunately, Yuffie doesn't have that. I'm always wondering if I just whack you with Yuffie just to give Will the turn. I can do it from the back row because I don't really care about damage here. And with that, Will gets a turn. Can I back row this? String physical wins to all enemies. I wonder if that's going to be like enough to take them both out. Might not. Like, I really kind of want to kill the Mask of Mirth.
Let's go.
I mean, the other one's going to die soon anyway, so yeah, let's... Mask of Mirth is dead!
You struggle in vain. Give in to the truth.
So I think that means no more Dekaja Dekunda, at least in this phase.
Your fantasy has no meaning whatsoever.
Okay, good. Beast inside, and Heisme dodge, so his turn's over. Great. Okay, so that's done. So you're no longer weak to stuff. So, thing is, Basilio's not really gonna like actually be that useful after this point. Because yeah, okay, there goes the magic mask. So now it is entirely physical, and that's about to go. So I have to use Dyna's Formation again. And now Yuffie's gonna be like fine here, but I'm thinking that I may actually want to use your turn to swap Basilio out for Juna, because we have to basically go all in on magic at this point. So, I mean, I could kind of try to use Radiance, but I also feel like that's not going to be the most useful thing in the world, so let's just go for Charge. Because everything takes 50% damage from Almighty, so Prince is always going to be good. No sacrifices. It was also down to 3 press turns. Okay, good dodge Heisme again. So now I can set up weaknesses. And I can also... I mean, I could just use Imposing Aura. And here we go for... Let's just drop your stats now with a modified Dragon God. And Will's pretty much just gonna spam Royal Sword. Yeah, still, Royal Sword is still by far and away our best damage dealer. But you can also use Ruin's Flamethrower to get rid of any buffs that he'll attempt. Actually, let's double debuff him, because I don't think he can actually get rid of that at this point. Slam. He's resorting to, like, lame Pokemon attacks. Okay, who are you sacrificing this time? Oh, wait, well, we know that it's only, gonna be the 3 that can be physical sacrifices. Once more, I suppose we Dyna's Formation, just to get our stats back up. And then we start hypering.
Let's stay calm.
Okay. I guess I just have to Royal Sword.
Get after it, the puppet's backless mating.
Okay, good, yeah, we killed the puppet, so now he's unable to do anything. At the very least, I know that I can get rid of the puppets, like, in one shot with Will. However, the next phase is not going to have any puppets at all, so... yeah, also, that debuff is, like, almost gone, which is actually kind of annoying. But yeah, at this point, it's really just a case of just wail on him with everything we got. So, an important thing to note is that you don't actually get fully healed between phases, so you will want to take some time to fully heal your MP especially, but also your HP. And for that reason, I am honestly extremely scared of using Will because he might just one-shot that, so...
Say it's to die for.
And to die for means, I'm gonna use an Arcane Dragon Blood to get everybody's MP back. Just in preparation for Phase 2. Because for Phase 2, I think I'm actually gonna want to bring just, I definitely want Heizmei in, obviously. But I also want Juna in there to keep me charged, and I also want to bring in, Basilio and... Oh, I can only really bring in one of Basilio or, Stroll. Haven't actually used Stroll at all, so maybe I should... Okay, that's about to wear off, which is kind of, annoying. But we should be done with this phase pretty soon. So I think I'll preemptively switch out... I mean, granted, this is the magical phase, but I think I will preemptively swap out to Stroll.
Our new world and its ideals. Are you prepared? Need for you.
Charge yourself up in preparation for later, and then Will is going to go ahead and Whirl Sword. Okay, there we go. The real fight begins now.
My perfect world! Not yet. I refuse. I won't let it end like this.
And so, Luisa's true face is breaking out from behind the mask, and we now see that the one who has fallen victim to their own anxieties was him all along. Something interesting is that I may have mentioned before that Seeker's Gale does more damage to enemies with anxiety. I wonder if this phase originally would have been considered permanently under anxiety status, but it just wouldn't have given you the press turn benefits. Because it would have been fitting for Seeker's Gale to do bonus damage to the final phase of Luis all the time. But speaking of which, if I lose this phase, I do have to do the first one again. But if that happens, I am gonna still use this successful take, because otherwise, you know, it's just gonna be insanely inconvenient for me. I'll be having to repeat my commentary over and over. The sacrifices that we didn't see in Phase 1, though. So the Mask of Joy can do Rogue, which is extreme light damage to everyone, and a high chance of paralysis, that can suck. Mustari's Sacrifice inflicts extreme dark on everyone, a high chance of inflicting Hex. The Mask of Mirth, as I said, Nydia's Sacrifice, heals and removes debuffs. Ujif's Sacrifice, fully debuffs your party by 3 ranks, so that one's a little scary as well. And Roussant's Sacrifice is, fully buffs all of his masks by 3 stages and heals. In general, the Mask of Mirth is bad and needs to die.
You will be a sacrifice. You will sustain the strong. Oh, weak one. Oh, peon.
His Magla has gone out of control. At this rate, even a man of Luis's mental strength would lose his grip on sanity.
In the end, even he couldn't escape his own anxiety.
Then by his own logic, we've got to put him down. The weak deserve to die. The bastard's own words, yeah?
I like the way you think, Basilio.
If he saw a threat in our power, then let us wield it.
You can't just believe in nothing. Nobody can rely on themselves alone. It's a pitiful way to live, and it's time we put an end to it.
Luis Guiaban! Here and now, I will strike you down!
Even though I've never done anything in this fight yet. I mean, I will. Hulkenberg is my, like, last-minute option of, like, desperation that I have.
Okay, it's time to do this. Give us our final call to arms.
Come on, everyone. Let's go!
Look at all that magma. But still, we can't afford to lose.
So, here is Destroyer Caradrius, Luis's final form. Again, counts as a human. Bonus damage from Will's human effective attacks. Very useful in this phase. And so Will's basically going to be going ham at this point. Also, I apologize if I don't hold back and if I just go full ham on just the most broken things I've got. I need to. Because if you haven't beaten any of the mini-bosses, Destroyer Caradrius is level 90, has nearly maxed out stats and everything, and has 8 press turns and can get 12 by using Soul Scream. It also has access to its entire moveset, so basically, he has... from all of the bosses, he has Gorlo's Wing Beat, heavy wind damage to one character, Avades' Dusting, high chance of Forgets, Butera's Sandstorm, heavy or mighty damage to everyone, debuffs accuracy and evasion, Jaluzo's Gaze, high chance of Daze on one party member, Sabara's Ink, high chance of Malady on one party member, Margot's Beckoning, extreme magical mighty damage, high chance of Anxiety. Also note that he won't be able to use any of those attacks if you have killed that respective boss. In fact, he will attempt to use them and waste his press turn. So that makes things even easier. Also, he does still have Great Reset, but because he can't sacrifice anymore, it's entirely tied to how often he uses Terror Overflowing. So remember, every 3 times he uses that, he's gonna use Mega Almighty Explosion attack. So, yeah. Main strat for the full power version of this phase is Hope Heismay dodges. That's pretty much the entire fight. Just hope and pray Heismay dodges. Okay, so sadly, I kinda don't want Yufa in here right now. I kind of want to have Juna here.
Let's stay calm.
And, oh yes, let us indeed stay calm. So here's the thing, Hero's Cry, I kind of want to reserve this for, like, absolute emergencies. The thing is, though, if I hold off on using this, I'm probably just gonna die, so I'm almost wondering if I actually use this now to just get some big damage in right off the bat. Because I do have 2 Sublime Spoonfuls. I can do this 2 more times. So... can I charge? I think I'm going to charge Basilio. So charge Basilio.
Let us clean up this mess.
Heismay, and here's the problem. I'm not really sure what to do with Heismay's turns after I buff myself. I could, though, have Heismay be my designated Evil Eye Talismaner. Okay, here's the problem. Masquerade Charge, unfortunately, still costs 2 press turns. Maybe I should have given her a Utilitarian's Manual? That's probably... in fact, you know what? Let's not actually do that. Let's instead use the Amber Stew, which is Masquerade Charge, except it only costs 1 press turn. Okay. Oh, trust me, you're going to be beholding this the most you've ever beholden anything in your life. Behold! I walk a royal path all over your face. I know that sounds lame, but it's kind of the best one-liner I have at the moment. Please do ridiculous damage. Okay, that is good. Yeah, we cannot afford to hold back at all. We need to go fully all in. Ridiculous damage. Just smack him with everything that we have. The sooner we end this fight, the better. Because of this. I believe that means we lose press turns next turn, and you actually lose even more press turns if you haven't killed the bosses in the dungeon. And yes, he does have that. He's probably gonna use Dekaja next. No? Oh, that kind of sucks. The fact that actually hit. Okay. Anytime he uses an attack with a chance of missing is good. Unfortunately, that didn't miss Heismay. Okay, thank you, Repel Wind.
His aura's overpowering. It's making it harder to fight. Just hold on.
I hate the fact that... oh yeah, we only have 1 press turn as well, because he just used that thing. You know, the basically authoritative stance from SMT5, 4. I just need to use a full heal now. There's no 2 ways about it. I have to use a Miraculous Mead, which really sucks that I don't get to do anything this turn.
I owe you one.
But at least it gives Basilio 1 more turn to get rid of Forget. And there's the Dekaja. That means even less chance of us dodging this turn, which is unfortunate. Okay, great. Yeah, Beast Insight is fantastic here. wow, resisted, I still take that much. I am in the front row, admittedly. Hadian Ice Crag. Okay, okay, good. Hayes may dodge that. So, the rest of his turn's dead. There we go, no more forget. So now, what do? I think I actually go for, yet again, the Amber Stew. I made a bunch of these for a good reason. Oh, unfortunately, Heisme is going last, though, so I'm not going to have my super buffs in play for this.
We can do this.
Oh, yes, yes, again, Will, I believe you, it's okay, we can do this. Smack his face! Okay.
Stay insane in a fight. Oh, awesome souls, do your thing.
Okay, at least Basilio has, weakness hitting abilities now. Will does still have his Auto Revive.
Now we strike.
And I need Dynas Formation up. There's no way that I'm not having this up. Because at least it makes him waste one of his turns on that. Jaluzo's Gaze. Well, that did nothing, just like Jaluzo normally does. Tempest Shot. Okay, High Dodge, great. Thank you, Gallica, that's good. Yeah, the entire theme of this fight is just Heisme dodge, that's great. Okay, so... right. Once again, Heisme is going last. I guess because he went at the end of that last turn. Okay. So, I have the Sublime Spoonful as well. And I'm actually seriously tempted to use that right now. Because, like, it's seriously, it's use it or lose it. I'm gonna go for it.
Let's get some use out of this.
Look at my press turns that are going off the edge of the screen! Yeah. Just smash him with everything we have. Let us continue the wanton destruction streak. Okay, good. Heisme, Dynas Formation now? Okay, so does Juna? I think she does. I think she's gonna use an Amber Stew. Heisme just has that useless charge effect that he's not actually doing anything with. Okay, yeah, I'm actually a little concerned about Will's MP at this point. You can, like, there's actually a pretty significant chance that you can run out of MP on Will in this fight, and if you do, it's really terrible. I would appreciate some crits here right now. Just saying, I would very much appreciate some crits here. Okay, good. He's getting low, at least. He's getting very low. Okay, Will's going third. So what I do here is I fully heal myself. Ooh, oh, this is actually super tempting as well. Like, this is insanely tempting. Because, like, originally I was going to go, like, Debilitate Talisman, then Juna uses a full debuff on him, uses Vidrathia, and then I go with Will, but this is also somebody needs to heal them. Okay, how about I critical Meatball, but if I don't, he's going to use, he might use Dekunda if I give him a debuff. I really want this. I'm going to go for the critical meatballs as well now, because I really, really want to, like, crit him with Will. Or Basilio. So I think Will activated his Auto Revive, so I think I do actually just need to heal everybody. I also have the Steadfast Stew. If this fight is going to teach you anything, it's that Luis is going to be defeated by the power of cooking. Don't underestimate cooking, it's insanely good. Royal Sword with Basilio. If I get a crit, I get an extra press turn off of this. Please crit with the critical meatballs. No! I have one more on my, Sublime Spoonful.
Why can you not understand my ideals?
Which I think I'm actually going to go for next turn and go for another Mega Barrage on him.
Feel true terror.
Oh, that sucks, actually. And there's Dekaja. He's not going to use Dekunda. Well, the Terrors. Oh, that was Heisme. That was Heisme, wasn't it? Yes!
Aura's overpowering.
We are all down one agility except for Heisme, though. And also, we only have one press turn. I mean, Heisme at least is not agility debuffed. So the question is, do I heal here, or do I Because I can't actually use I can't use Dyna's Formation this turn because Heisme is I don't have enough press turns for that, and I want to save the Sublime Spoonful until I have more press turns.
There is no power in your fantasy.
Oh, you think that? But there's power in our kitchen. Have some, everyone. Yeah, I'm gonna fully heal. I think that's probably my safest option.
My thanks.
I just, once again, I gotta trust in Heisman to dodge.
The Paribus, a foolish people haunted by despair. Be gone from this world.
Ah! We're finally seeing the gimmick at this fight, and of course he'd go for oh, no, Paribus. Paribus is not, yeah, no, Heisman's Ujif. Ujif's the one I don't want.
What's happening?
So, what that means is that next turn, if Basilio is still on the field, Basilio will instantly die. So this is that gimmick where, thank you, Heisman. Oh, Basilio got anxiety. That actually really sucks. Because here's the thing. I wanted to go Sublime Spoonful. But, oh, you know what, I'm going to do this anyway. Sublime Spoonful activates. I really need Basilio to not be anxious right now. So as much as I don't want to do this, I think I actually need to just cure him. Okay, Prince time. We're still critical meatballs-ified. I think I use you to Amber Stew.
Take it.
Much thanks.
I owe you one.
Okay, Basilio's no longer anxious. He is agility debuffed. Oh wow, Will is mega agility debuffed. Basilio being agility debuffed here is actually a huge problem. Because, like, it's still a strike weakness. If I miss here, this is going to be very problematic. Okay, good, I still hear. Heisme! Dynas Formation, now! So at least Will's back up to positive agility. I kind of just realized, though, like, also, look at Luis. Look how sad he looks. Like, I almost feel bad for him, but also I don't. See, it's like, okay. See, here's the thing. I actually haven't been getting much use out of Juna. At all. Like, I've wanted to use Masquerade Charge, but I actually...
Has it come to this?
I think I actually need to swap Juna out for Stroll. Or maybe Hulkenberg could work too?
It's okay. We can do this.
Oh, yes, we can. Come on. Let's team up with Stroll this time. Oh, we got the crit! Excellent! Thank you, Critical Meatballs. Basilio, wanted destruction again!
Be neither timid nor arrogant.
It would be actually really cool if Stroll was the one who closed this out. How many more of the... I only have one more Amber Stew. But you know what?
This should work.
This is going to be fitting. If Stroll Peerless Zone Cleaver was what actually ended this, he's not, like, Stroll is not buffed at all. But, like, oh, if this finished it, oh, this would be so satisfying. Ending on the most OP move in the game. Come on, Stroll, you can do this. He did it. And there it is, Star Shatterer. Defeat, destroy Caradrius, wielder of true power. On my first try, too. I did item spam, admittedly, but item spamming is totally justified.
But why? Why is it still beyond me?
Because we're metaphor heroes.
Dawn breaks.
I also like how Stroll only got one hit in that fight, but it was the last hit.
Look! He's done it! He's finally beaten Luis!
this mean he's won? I'm not dreaming this.
He did it!
Not yet. I have my ideals.
Me and probably everyone's reaction right now. Would you just give up already?
Everyone's fighting their fear and anxiety. Nobody knows for sure what's right.
Oh, that line was in the trailer.
And even through all that, the people have declared you king!
We fight for more than justice. Show him our will against his. Show him the fall of his world.
Hold fast to your ideals! 'Tis your sworn duty as king!
You wielded the power of kings! It's time to stop following their footsteps! Now it's your turn to take your place with them!
Your fantasy is naught but lies!
What? What's going on?
Fantasy is more than an empty dream. It's a dream with the power to change the world!
Like the symbolism of the royal scepter being gone. And hey, congratulations, we finished our final quest, save the country!
That must be the Lord that governs Utopia in all worthy champions. The hero's archetype. The king.
While it may have been cool if that was playable, it would have been a complete repeat of the finale of Persona 5's final boss, mechanically, if it was, so I get why they just left it be a cutscene.
I see. At long last, fantasy has become a force that frees people from anxiety. A harbinger of change for a deadlocked reality.
I also just want to say, I have to praise, like, Luis in one more way. I really like that final boss fight. Definitely my favorite final boss fight in an Atlas game in recent memory, because it's not easy. It really does test you on everything you know about the gameplay, and you have that extra challenge if you want to go for it, of not fighting the boss. I mean, I feel like they probably should have told you maybe, like, they should have made it a little bit more clear that that's an option. Because it isn't, it's kind of a little hard to tell that, like, oh, if you beat none of those bosses, then you get a super strong version of the final boss. But I do like that that is a thing. That if even the regular version of Luis is not a challenge for you, and he's a challenge, like, even the weakest version of him. But there is the option of that ultra-hard version. It reminds me of Metroid Zero Mission that, like, significantly buffs the final boss if you got 100% items. And unfortunately, yeah, it's now time for him to go.
The people hath chosen my son. With that, my tremendous gamble hath borne fruit. Thus it is that my duty here draws to a close.
And now, the novel you wrote with such passion will finally begin a new chapter.
This voice... is that... could it be? But how?
While flames swept through the sanctum, I cast a final spell to abandon my body and survive in soul. I became an immaterial being among the fairies. I had to, so I might provide guidance to the child on his most perilous path.
The power of the archetypes. Was that your doing?
No. All I did was awaken them to it. My voice carried the words they needed to hear. That power is no great and rare treasure. It is something that might be grasped by anyone with the will to change the world.
Maybe the protagonist of a sequel? Hint, hint, Atlas?
And anyone has the power to change the world. Those children proved as much. Now, that boy has grasped the courage of a warrior. All dragons who still roamed the continent have fallen by his hand. For what greater embodiment of the impossible is there than a dragon? And he now possesses the power and will to quell those forces.
I see. Then he is not so weak a child that I must hold his hand. I am truly sorry. I lost all the power I once knew. I saw the sanctum burn. And you. I lost you. Once they took our child from me, all my remaining hope went with him. And so I placed my faith in the royal magic. I believed that if this world would choose him, there would still be hope.
This shall do. That boy's fight, and ours, is finally over. The people no longer need some mystic relic or some lofty magics to soothe their fears. They have found the strength to overcome it within, provided they can turn their anxiety into strength and never stop walking toward the unknown. Reality will ever change. Their world shall be one full of possibility.
This isn't about the throne anymore. It marks the beginning of a new era, led by those who are truly worthy of the people's trust. Almost the appointed time now. The day is dawning on a new king's reign. And with it, my true passing. However, if I may truly end my life with pride in my boy, and my love at my side, I've no regrets.
It's been a long road to this moment, hasn't it?
It has indeed. But for our son, a new journey now begins.
End of one story, beginning of another.
Heed me, all people of the kingdom. Dawn breaks, and the appointed hour hath come.
He speaks. With the announcement of our new king, everything finally ends.
I now settle the long-contested succession to the throne. They who hath gathered the most faith from their subjects amassed. They who have overcome this fierce contest. The throne's new sovereign, I now reveal. Behold, your new king of your kingdom united.
Certainly did, love. He really did. Oh, I still can't believe it. That boy pulled it off. His Majesty.
the new king.
I won't accept it! The new king is Camp Louis.
You can't just crown his son after all. That's cheating, that is. Rise up, people! Riot!
Disorderly conduct will not be permitted.
Settle down. The tournament is over. Our new king has been decided, and the royal capital falls under His Majesty's rule. Threaten it, and you shall face the wrath of the crowned theocracy's warrior monks.
Bloody fantastic. They really did it.
Quietude descended once again upon the royal capital, and the day of the new king's coronation arrived.
Boy, coronation really crept up on us. There's a lot of people in the crowd.
Including those leaders of Montario and Oceania who we don't really like.
Don't tell me you're nervous. After everything we survived already, stage fright should be nothing for you.
All the same, my heart's pounding out of my chest.
Will, maybe don't phrase it like that ever again, considering what happened to you before.
Is it? Nothing you're not used to then. It's just like with the archetypes. Just keep your head high.
It'll be fine. We'll keep the crowd warmed up for you.
Do you like how Maria and Eurus are with the rest of the party?
Your newfound dignity suits you well, Your Highness. Ah, but I suppose you have outgrown that title. Your Majesty. Yes, that too suits you well.
Finally, we can say that non-sarcastically.
By the way, saw some of them Senate fat cats hovering about, acting like they've been supporting us from the start, of course. Always on the winning side, eh?
Better than the alternative, no? Especially since we've got some Luis diehards among the people.
I hear that many are concerned about his proficiency with statecraft. To be honest, I'm not so sure myself.
Juna will stand as moderator at the podium. His Majesty will only be asked for a few brief answers. First, the people would know how you aim to lead them. How will you respond to that, Your Majesty?
See, this is interesting, because, like, none of this actually affects anything. This is, like, already, you know, the ending of the game, but it's interesting for, you know, the player to think about.
We have the power to change the world. All of us. I know I'm inexperienced, but I'll strive to do my utmost. With all of you at my side.
That's fine. The people have about had it with pompous monologues. Better to say what you mean with determination.
Still, there are a lot of people in the crowd who have never supported you. How are you going to respond to them?
I'll have to let my work prove my words. With results, I hope everyone can feel that our future will be brighter.
You went from a nobody to the top seat in the nation. No need to puff up and bluster anymore, what? You'll do fine.
A ruler must only stand tall. The rest is not done alone. We are with you.
Indeed. And we're no strangers to more practical work. Whatever our tasks, I'm sure we can handle them.
Well, it's time to make your first appearance as our king. Let us brace ourselves.
Good luck!
Thanks for always having my back.
Well, let's go. To His Majesty, the new king.
All right, a warm welcome, please! His Majesty the new king! Your Majesty, you're so young!
My king, your subjects will hear how you intend to lead them.
Relax, okay? Take it easy and use your own words.
As a ruler, I've much to learn. I cannot say what I'll accomplish. And yet, I believe the world can change by our hand. And to that end, I will face any odds.
Now, Your Majesty, a few more words. Naturally, some under your rule now supported other people in the race. How do you respond to their voices?
There will be times I let you down. I know that. Only results can prove my intent. But still, even should you oppose your king, you can always believe in your own future. I will make sure of it.
A nation where dreams and fantasies are always in reach will surely be a challenge.
We'll make it happen.
There you go. If you can pull that off, you'll be the finest king we've known. Well then, this is it. Your attention, please.
No lord remains for you to kneel before. Please take the crown with your own hands, my king.
Ah, long have I awaited the arrival of this day. This journey has reached its end. He came to know the goodness of a hero's heart, and became the king his people had always hoped for. But as this journey ends, so another begins. I'd like you to watch over him on his path for a little longer yet.
Yeah, I'd like all of you to keep watching too.